Timing injection pumps with reference indicator variables. Well, I get asked for hands-on stuff more and more now, so this is one of the first things I wanted to share with you guys. What we have here is an injection pump from an 84300 ST. This is a pump that uses the reference indicator variable, otherwise known as the position indicator. Part number 617-589-082100, which is a wonderful little tool from Mercedes. And what it consists of is a clamp, power supply cable, and on the other end, it consists of a position indicator mark that has a pair of little jaws on the end that actually fit into a recess in the pump. It should be used in conjunction with this tool, the injection pump locking tool, which is a 601 part number tool. And it is basically applicable, this process is applicable to 84 and 85, 300D, 300SD, 300TD models. This process is applicable to 1985, 300SD, 300D, 300TD, and 300CD versions, 84 and 85. It is applicable to all 601, 602, and 603 engines that have mechanical injection pumps, as well as the 606 engine up to, I think that they were still using this thing up to 1999. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, this nice little tool that Mercedes invented can be used to quickly and efficiently time any injection pump. On the engine side, you're going to rotate the motor to 15 degrees after top dead center. That is 15 degrees after top dead center, not before. The end of fuel delivery, as we will call it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by, I'm using a jump box here, but you can use a battery. You need to attach the red pole to positive power supply, and you need to attach the pump to the negative pole of the battery because the pump has to be grounded for this thing to work. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to unscrew the 17 millimeter RIV indicator plug, which is located here on the outer left side of the pump. And see this guide pin, I'm going to screw the position indicator into the pump. The little nipple faces down. Now, people always ask me how much this tool costs. Well, it's not cheap. It's like a $380 tool, and Mercedes is slowly dwindling their supply of these things. But I will say that Mercedes has been very good about producing tools like this, and so now that you know what tool to look for, you can at least find. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to start slowly turning the pump over until light A lights up. We're looking for A. Where's A? Come on, A. Oh, I saw it. We have A. See A? I have to turn this sucker very slowly because it will jump. Oh boy. We're going to do it like this. We're going to go backwards. Here we have A and B. Look at that. Now keeping your hand firmly placed on the wrench that is holding the pump in place, your next job is that you're going to screw the locking tool in. You gotta have the locking tool because this thing will lose timing about as easily as it will find it. And you can tell I can't turn the pump anymore. So now we know the locking tool is engaged. Now people ask me, can I use this to check my injection pump timing? Yes, you can, and I strongly recommend it. People also ask me, do any 240Ds have this? Well, unless you have like an 84, 85 Euro 240D, they usually don't. The next question people ask me, can I put it on a 240D? Well, you'd have to do some major work to the pump, but in theory, yes, the rear housing is different, and there's a divot in the fuel pump governor cam inside the pump. And yes, you could put those on if it's that important to you. But before this, injection pumps were set at a mark that corresponded with 24 degrees before top dead center, and they were flow timed to see if the beginning of delivery occurred at 24. The most difficult problem when you're dealing with this thing, well, other than finding the parts, it's pulling the pump out of the car and putting it back in. So, anyway, for more interesting demos like this, please let us know, and we'll let you know how things go. This is going in the white 84 300 SD back there because this idiot broke the idle screw holder off. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. I'd love to see a little bit more activity on Patreon because we need better equipment. And finally, like us and share us with your friends who love Mercedes too, because we're here to help everybody who loves classic Mercedes. Thanks.